What up?
Hello.
Jamie's
Long
muted
time no
again.
see.
Long time no see, indeed.
Wait,
How long
how's-
has it
Can you
been
hear me
since
now?
our last show?
I think like a month.
Like 2 or 3 weeks, I feel like.
I think it's
Too long.
too.
It's been a hot
Too
minute.
long. Let's see
for
if the
sure.
folks have forgotten about us. I'm not seeing. Oh, there's a few folks in here. That's good.
Why don't you shout it out right off of the top?
Well, I don't want to do it quite yet because there's not that many people. Let's save that for a
Save
few
the
minutes.
load.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want everyone to know Happy Taco Tuesday. It's also for the cryptids. It's for the tacos as well. This is my taco hat. I'm also, I don't know if you guys can see it, but my shirt is also covered in tacos.
Taco Tuesday.
Speaking of tacos, guess what I had for dinner?
I had tacos. I had
didn't.
tacos.
My wife is out of town, so I made a steak, but we didn't have any sides.
Yeah.
So I had a second steak.
Oh, wow, meat with a side of
Yes.
at my
No
place of-
vegetables. I think I had a piece of cheese to go a little bit of savory on the side. Ooh.
Nice.
At my place of employment, there are 2 grown men who are in charge of the office I'm at. And every morning they get together and have sausage parties where they just eat a bunch of breakfast sausage. And I made them a little t-shirt that says sausage buddies, and they love it.
No.
Awesome.
I want to go to that party.
You would.
Well, I did have tacos, so I guess I somehow got the memo.
I love it.
I had steak tacos.
Before we jump into the episode, we did go to Contact of the Desert. We won't be talking about Contact of the Desert this episode because it'll be its own episode shortly. And we also have a vlog that is almost finished that will be up as well.
Just tell me this: was it a spectacular cosmic time?
Yes.
That's
You
all I wanted to know.
truly actually missed out on so much fun, Bibby.
You really did.
You know, so many irons in the fire. I couldn't make it this year. Maybe next year.
Next year, you have to come or we will murder you and burn you at the cross.
Hey, either one of those sounds like a party.
I will say there actually is a lot of people from the chat in the vlog. Like Enzo is very much in the vlog, and so is Aaron.
Yes.
They both,
Hey, Aaron.
Have you guys talked about this? I saw remnants of it. I haven't done a deep dive about this alien UFO stuff in Las Vegas recently. Yeah. I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and we will be going
Talked
deeply
about it on other streams.
We haven't talked about it yet because this is our first stream that we've done since Contact. But I have lots of evidence and videos and things, and we'll be talking about it on a Super Serious Science show on Thursday.
Excellent.
Syria.
Well, I'll look forward to that.
Maybe I'll
yeah.
come in hot with the debunk at the end. But
Yeah, me
Of course
too.
you would. Of
Coming in
course.
hot.
Of course.
Mhm.
Of course. What else do we do around here, I guess?
We talk about cryptids.
We talk about cryptids and we
We do that
traumatize
occasionally.
each other.
Hey, yeah, you called it Taco Tuesday. You know what else Tuesday is for?
The cryptids.
The cryptids.
The
Yeah.
cryptids.
You're watching or listening to Bobby's Cryptid Corner. My name's Bobby. Here we talk about cryptids on Tuesdays. To my right, if I'm facing the screen, is Taco.
Yes.
You played a card.
in the house. Well, webcams are stupid. That's okay. That doesn't even make any sense.
I'm Jamie.
That's Taco. I can't even read Kari's nickname. My screen's not very high right now, but I am.
I am CIS at 239048.
Who's I
Oh
am?
yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Our resident deep state operative.
Yeah.
For sure.
No.
And then below Kari, we have the game warden, the guy that
Yeah.
ruins everything with nature.
Nature.
How dare you?
The man that hates bears. And to his right, we got, of course, the goat. That's you guys all know Bree.
That's like a sheep. It's like, "Bleh."
And my name's Bobby. I'm going by Strawberry Baboon's Farm tonight.
Ooh, I love that.
All you 90s kids will get that one.
Nah, you're older than all of us.
Do they still make Boone's Farm?
Yeah,
I
they
have
do.
no idea what that is.
What is
Oh,
that?
man. I didn't
Sounds
put a
racist.
slide in for a movie recommendation, but I just came up with one. So don't let me forget.
Okay, we won't.
Okay.
I put something at the very end, and I feel like we're not going to do it.
Oh, okay.
remind me because it was like a little snippet of a show on Travel Channel. And then I was like, oh, there. Even if I have it on silent and just the subtitles, it's still, I believe, a copyright. So
I think so, yeah.
Well, those mother.
Mother effers. All right, let's get into it then. What in the fucking world are we talking about tonight?
Devil monkeys.
Devil
That's some excellent
monkeys.
artwork there.
Thank you.
We're majestic.
Thank you.
Were we all horrified of the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz?
No, I personally
That's like a
wasn't.
shared fear, I think. No,
yeah,
you
for
weren't.
sure.
No.
Maybe.
No.
What's up, G?
I think
I
I saw
was.
Jaws before I saw The Wizard of Oz. So
I am on a major shark kick right now.
The only thing that scared me growing up was Candyman.
really,
Oh,
Yeah,
Really?
I watched it at a
That's it?
very young age, like 9 years old, and it terrified the living shit out of me.
speaking of sharks and candy, I guess. Did you guys see that video of the kid that jumped into the shark infested waters because he wanted
Yeah.
to make a cool video? That's
Oh, and
good.
then he
Yep,
got
and
eaten?
that's the last we see of him.
What did we do before TikTok is what I want to ask Tony.
We
I
ate Tide
know.
Pods.
And then
not me and Bobby's generation.
and
We were
then
playing
there
sticks
was
in the
the
woods.
Russian that got eaten in Egypt.
Mhm.
That just happened too.
By what?
A tiger shark.
Tiger shark.
Oh man, these sharks
And
are
it's-
fucking pissed this year.
It's actually really sad to me because, of course, they took the shark out of the water and then they just like bludgeoned it to death. And I just hate that because I feel like we're in their territory. If you're out there swimming, especially in the Red Sea is known for like very vicious tiger sharks. If you're out there swimming around, flopping around, I mean, the shark isn't it's not intentional. You look like food. You're flopping around. So maybe that's even a topic for uninformed. That might be an unpopular opinion that I just don't feel like it is an animal of any type's fault.
only
I
do
feel
that
like
to
you
gorillas.
You tread no, and it's fucked up. R.I.P. Harambe. It's just like, you know, I hate that shit. I'm like, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Why?
Well, they took that baby. She took that baby.
Well, but shouldn't have been at the zoo. See?
Yeah.
Again.
Hey,
take
let's
your
do
children
shout outs
out of
now
their
that we've had a little more time for people to start rolling in here. Of course, loyal Enzo's here. I'm jealous you guys got to party with him last weekend, right? He was there.
Yeah. Yep.
He was?
Aaron Desario, of course. Joe 5D, the reason I do this, besides Enzo. Oh God, is that it? Oh fuck. Oh my God.
Oh,
We got
come on.
some
We got
Waters
Bush.
here.
Just someone
We got
on
Bush
Twitch.
1G. You got Vanessa
Enzo's.
Wanango.
Bush 1G, yes. And Banassa's here. And these are just people that have left comments. I don't know if anyone's else is here. If you want to get a shout out, leave a comment.
Secret
What?
spies.
Leave a comment.
Secret.
Oh wait, leave a comment.
There you go.
Right? Are the
Yeah, down
comments
there.
down here?
No,
There you
well, if you're on the phone, they're down here.
Right.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, that.
Smash
yeah,
that
one.
like button and subscribe.
Hey.
Those are important
Yeah,
things
yeah.
that you can do.
Okay,
Speaking
so
of
I'm-
comment. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go.
Oh, I was gonna
No.
say I think I'm going to an observatory this weekend. So hopefully, if I do, I'll get some shots.
You're going to Fremont?
Shots.
No, some other place. I don't even know what it's called.
Oh, okay.
Like-
All right.
Fireball.
We'll
I'm
see if I
excited.
have time for that. But
I'm excited
hopefully.
because our very next slide is my favorite thing. It's Cryptid Beer of the Week, which with all great cryptids come a great cryptid beer.
Have we ever
I
drank
agree.
any of these beers? Let
No,
alone
but
on
we
the call?
on our
need
to-do
to.
list.
We need
It is
to.
on our to-do list.
So the
Yeah.
the beer this week is called Devil Monkey. We love the name. Also the pictures on it on this one I think really do it justice. It is from Dead Bird Brewing in Wisconsin, Milwaukee. It's a New England style double IPA. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, I thought like you spelt like double IPA like the word double and then IPA. I didn't know that it meant IIPA.
Oh.
I learned something new. I was like, oh my God, it's a double IPA. Oh, it all makes sense. This one sits at a 9.5 alcohol by volume. And the Devil Monkey is an imperial IPA done in the New England style. A slight sweetness enhances the dreamsicle feel of this beer. It features toasted oats along with Amarillo, Simicone, and Citra hops, finished with a London Yale East. Ooh. So everyone go try that.
I like the bottle. Outstanding
Yeah.
beer by outstanding gentlemen.
Ooh, love that.
Sweet beer.
Yeah, all these cryptid beers tend to be like more smaller breweries, not like
Yeah.
nationwide things, which is kind of why we haven't tried them because they're very incredibly local.
Neat.
I am totally into a craft beer though.
What we
Most
should do is we
IPAs,
should
I feel
do
like are.
we should do a cryptid beer tour around the US and we'll film it.
I feel
That
like we've been
sounds rad.
saying that. Like we've
Affordable.
been saying we're gonna do like a taste.
We should.
Tasting.
They're very affordable.
Very
Anyone
affordable.
at Netflix wants to fund that, give us a car and a credit card.
Hell yeah.
And we'll do
An
it.
SUV. Give us a big SUV.
Yeah, an SUV. We're tall people over here other than me and Brie.
Yeah.
I really
We
want a
need-
party bus, but that's okay.
I need one of those vans like Tammy from 1,000-Pound Sisters.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was talking about.
They
Yeah.
put like a big pallet in the back and
We
just
can,
let her like
we can get one of them bus RVs that like rock stars
uncomfortably
tour in.
sleep back there.
Mhm.
Some of the long ones.
Hell yeah. I wanted to look like our very first slide when we started doing the Bobby's Cryptid Corner little adventure slide in the beginning. And it has like our logo on the side, a little Bobby's Cryptid Corner, a little like Scooby-Doo van-ish.
That's
what I'm
exactly what we
talking
need.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
I love this. This is why I love Aaron. Aaron's like, hey, I have a car and a credit card. Sign me up.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Aaron, can I call
Aaron?
you Dad?
Aaron can film the whole thing on his drone.
Yeah.
Hey, Daddy. All right, what's next? Ooh.
Oh
what's
man,
last
we do not want to approach the devil monkeys if the
Yeah,
name
highly
didn't give it
approachable.
away to begin with.
Mhm.
This is a high alert. Approaching a devil monkey is much like approaching a normal monkey in the wild. Game warden, is that fair to say?
Yeah, all monkeys are vicious.
Not
Aside from
recommended.
the-
And even if
Go
you
ahead.
have a domesticated monkey, still not recommended.
No.
And especially don't domesticate a devil monkey.
Yeah.
Because when they grow up, they attack their owners and they are really into like incessantly masturbating.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine a devil monkey's habits with that kind of stuff because it's so
Ew.
sinful and he's a devil monkey.
Yeah, people think that they
Oh.
get the monkeys and they're like these forever little babies that they like change their diapers and take care of. No, they rip your face off and they are constantly touching their dick.
Mhm.
We do
Sounds like
not
it
approach
stinks.
monkeys or
Yeah.
devil monkeys.
Monkey
Yeah,
gone
they're-
monkey. I
they're-
like that.
For the same reasons why you wouldn't approach any monkey. But we'll get into some of the more violent attacks or reasons that this particular cryptid has this name, devil monkey.
Devil.
Let's talk about what this thing actually is. This
Oh,
is
wait,
a
hold
glowing
on.
red-eyed
Fuck.
slut.
What?
God, why did no one take that off?
Because it was
Who was in it
hilarious. I left
last?
it on.
I saw that you were in there, so I added it, and I saw you clicked on it, so I thought you were just gonna read and take it off.
No, I was like, that stays. And then I added little glowing red eyes. I was gonna like make it like be having sex with something, and I don't know, like, but
Oh,
I
didn't have
love
the
it.
time
That's
Like
to
too
canva
much.
that.
I
So
apologize.
the devil
to the
monkey, aka the glowing red-eyed slut, or Big Air Leapy Boy, is the name I gave it.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Were you trying
Reported to
spell
be 3 to
lightning?
7 feet tall, black, brown, orange. I've heard white. And I'm just gonna say this now. And I don't want to step on any game warden toes, but a lot of this feels as like you always hear about Bigfoots. There's just an escaped monkey. Just this actually I think is like this just reeks of escaped monkey already. Like, oh, you saw a
Swimming
monkey. Long bushy tail like a
Monkey.
monkey.
Go ahead, drink every time you say
Baboon like
monkey.
muzzle, pointy ears, sharp teeth, sharp claws. I just if someone just said these things without telling me what they were describing, I'd be like, oh, you're talking about a fucking monkey, because that's what this is. It's a glowing red-eyed slut monkey.
I'm embarrassed right now.
They're also lightning fast.
Lighting fast. They're lighting fast.
They're
Oh,
lighting,
lighting
fast.
They're
Was that
lighting.
you or me? Did I spell that wrong?
It wasn't me.
I'm gonna drink lighting fast. It's been
We could add that
a
too.
very
If we
long,
pronounce
hot day.
something, pronounce something or spell something wrong, I guess it counts.
Oh my god!
I saw that,
don't even-
Vanessa, and I tried to zoom in, and then I felt like it wouldn't be good for the videos, so I didn't save it. But oh man, baboon-like muzzle.
All right, let's do it. Let's see where
Pointed
this dirty boy is
nose.
located.
Could it
Yeah.
be a baboon?
Baboon.
It's probably a baboon.
It's probably
A
a
baboon.
Makes sense.
You will notice a motif on the slides I did. You will see this little guy on a lot of them because I love this picture for some
The
reason.
vibe, yeah.
Location. Hey, don't get ahead of ourselves. I'm just saying they're located. A lot of what we know of as the devil monkey is located throughout more or less the southwest of the United States. So Arizona, specifically New Mexico, Texas. However, they get into Tennessee, they get into New England, they get into Canada,
Appalachian
they get
Mountains.
into Alaska. They're
Mhm.
everywhere, but a lot of the, like, I guess more famous accounts are from the South,
Mhm.
which
The deep
if I
south.
were a monkey, I would not want to live amongst people in
amongst.
the Bay Area, for example.
Wow.
Wow. I was just gonna say the monkeys
I'm
are
just
so angry.
saying.
I was gonna say the monkeys are so angry because they're living in the South. That's what I was thinking. If they were living in the Bay Area, they'd probably be
Sounds
comfortable and
racist.
civilized.
No, I don't know. I think that's a bit of a monkey stretch there.
They'd probably be homeless.
They would be homeless like monkeys. Okay, I don't want to compare homeless people to, or what's the new term now? Out of work, displaced people.
Is it?
The displaced people.
I don't know.
Displaced, like,
Disabled.
yeah. Anyway, you will not
Darn
find
it.
devil monkeys in Oakland or San Francisco, but you might find them in the southern parts of the United States. Or this is like a lot of cryptids. They go worldwide, baby. Can we go to the next slide, please?
They do.
Devil monkey going worldwide.
Shit, look at
There
that.
he is.
Wow.
There he is.
Wow.
Fucking,
That's
he
Totally
flies.
Water country.
That's
Wow.
Totally
And he
Water
goes.
country.
Apparently,
for
it
sure.
goes into. He's in space as well.
Oh,
Monkeys in Space. That sounds like a dope ass movie.
for real.
Wasn't
Monkeys
that
in
Ad
Space.
Astra?
Sounds like something.
It's called Planet of the Apes,
Ah.
but they're not actually. Well, there is some space travel, but
I
the
was like, but
planet
they're
itself.
not really in. I mean, technically, we're all in space.
I feel
I
like
think
space
it's called
monkeys.
Your Mother.
Space monkeys have got to be a
Confuse me
thing.
for your mother.
Oh yeah,
Mother.
didn't like the U.S. and Russia send monkeys up on
Oh, yeah,
rockets
Ham the
to
monkey.
see what they would
Yeah.
what would happen.
Oh
to their
yeah, they
bodies?
did send monkeys up, and then
Uh,
the monkeys died up there.
Apparently, the monkeys breached the firmament, and they came home safely, even though
Oh my god.
multiple rockets have exploded because it's all so real.
And now we
Okay.
have cable TV.
Wait, do we have a flat earther?
No. I just think space is dumb. I think the globe is. I'm a global. I believe in the globe, but I think space is stupid. I'm like, nah, it doesn't make sense. They don't know that much shit about it. I'm sorry. That's how I feel in my heart.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
no. I respect it.
Space
Like,
is
it's fucking stupid. I'm like, there's nothing out there.
Can we get a t-shirt
Sure.
with Bobby just like space is just dumb.
Stupid. Yeah.
Space is stupid.
It's fucking stupid.
Space
Like,
is fucking
you expect me to
stupid.
believe that shit? I'm just like,
Oh
yeah,
my God.
it's a void of blackness out there, but y'all don't know shit about.
We need
whatever's
Bobby
going
like
on.
the Neil deGrasse Tyson style picture, like,
Dude, I will
like
debate
this.
that guy any day.
and then it's just space is fucking stupid.
That guy is a
Space
fucking NASA shill.
Oh, hey, you know what? I can side note.
Yeah.
I have more respect for NASA for what they did last week, I have to say.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, for
That's
coming out
called
and being
public
like,
relations.
y'all are no, they came out and
Yeah.
they were like, y'all are dumb. These videos are stupid. Y'all are
No,
Oh,
but
the
nonsense.
UFO stuff.
Yeah,
Pretty
but they
much.
also
Yeah.
they also
good.
talked about a bunch of silver, like metallic, like orbs that are in our atmosphere, like all the fucking time. I
Yeah,
think
but
that they admitted things.
Okay.
I agree, but I think that they also were like, some of y'all shit is bullshit. This is dumb.
I don't know. It was
Just a
halfway.
relative that worked for
They-
NASA, and I'm
it
always
was
trying
like
to
a
pick her
realist
brain. She's
view.
like, "Shut up."
Never a straight answer from NASA.
Never a straight
Never
answer.
actually saying anything.
Ooh.
But one thing I do
Oh.
believe in, although space is stupid, I believe in
Ew.
devil monkeys
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
because
hell
they
yeah.
are in fact
Yeah.
baboons.
Back to flying monkeys.
But
You give us
they're
the next
everywhere.
one.
Them bitches are everywhere.
They are.
Everywhere.
Let's talk about a
Kangaroo.
very early account. South Pittsburgh, Tennessee in 1934. A lot of this information comes from one of my favorite sites, cryptids.fandom.com, cryptid wiki stuff. South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, 1935. The first reported encounter was a swift, dangerous predator. According to the reports, which were allegedly in the national newspaper, this little fella could leap across fields at very high speeds and jump distances as much as 20 feet, according to some accounts. Some have speculated, and this is one theory I'm sure the game warden will get into, that perhaps this is a kangaroo, which
I was about to say
is
that.
almost as insane as space, because I think kangaroos are fake too.
I was gonna say this is definitely giving
Wait,
kangaroo
wait,
legs
whoa,
in
whoa,
this picture.
Back up there.
Well, that's why I chose it.
Can we unpack that a second? Why don't you think kangaroos are real?
No, I think they're real. I think they're scary as fuck, and I don't like to think about them.
Monkaloo.
Ah,
They are
okay.
actually really scary. I see, like,
You're
I saw
in
someone.
denial out of fear.
I saw someone the other day,
No,
and
those
they were at
things
like a
are swole.
kangaroo farm, and it
Yeah,
was like
swole.
trying to hold the kangaroo back because the kangaroo was coming after him, and it was like,
Have you
Yo,
guys
that
gotten into
video's-
the
That video opens in straight up boxes.
yeah,
I
they
was
like
what
box
the
people.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure we didn't
Yeah,
evolve from kangaroos?
They're mean as fuck.
I think that they're
Marsupial.
like a weird Anunnaki prototype. Like they were just like, let's see what happens.
Oh,
if
like
we
they were
do
an accident. Like they were like
Yeah.
they didn't.
Well, they
fully
were just
form all
like
the way.
they were just early. Like let's do some weird genetic splicing with a rat and a dog and a rabbit,
Give it a
And a
built-in purse.
velociraptor.
Yeah.
and then
Built-in
and like
purse, for sure.
the
Built-in purse.
the muscular build of like Mike Tyson and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because I saw this one video of this guy.
Super soldiers.
that is- yeah, this is an Australian super soldier. This
Mhm.
guy was his dog was being attacked by a kangaroo, and he just walked up to it and punched it in the face.
Punch in the face.
And took
Yeah.
his dog back. But they're so human-like, Bree. Bree, don't start shaking your head. It was attacking the dog. He was defending
Yes.
his friend.
No, I
It's
know.
no holds barred. Like gloves come off at that point. If you're
I
saving,
agree. I agree.
But if you're
I
saving a
agree.
human, you should let it just eat that human. Though. What if it's
Correct.
right? No, wrong,
Yes.
wrong.
No,
all species can defend themselves.
no respect for human life over here.
I know.
Only
it's
animal
sad.
life. Only animals. Yeah. Fuck the humans.
It's so sad.
No, it's
Just,
not. Animals
No.
are innocent. Animals
Just a
are
tip.
innocent.
A tip from the game warden here: if you are ever in an
warden?
area where there are kangaroos and you see
Mhm.
one in the water, do not go into the water with
Oh.
it. They purposely stand in the water to try to get other animals and people to
Oh, to
go into
drown
the
them?
water to drown
Like
them.
hippos.
Yeah,
Oh.
they'll stand like in almost chest deep water and wait for something to come in there, and then they'll just drown it.
What?
Kangaroos are
Wait,
mean as
why?
fuck.
How do they?
Is it like a territorial thing, or are they just trying to
Yeah.
eating it?
I
Most
think that
likely.
I
They
think
just kill
probably
it. They eat
Negro.
plants.
kangaroos
like
are
a
just
century?
filled with like testosterone and they're very angry, just like how koala bears are full of chlamydia. Australia's a weird place.
Wow. Yeah.
You know,
Australians
Australia
are
is
full
a
of-
weird place.
it's like a weird place.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Chlamydia is rampant
Australia,
in
man.
Australia.
I give us the
That
next
kangaroo.
inbreed.
In the drop bears.
Now, this is the first official sighting, according to that cryptids.fandom. This is 1959 in Saltville, Virginia. The Boyd couple was driving down the road through some mountains near their home. And an ape-like beast attacked their car, and they left some scratch marks on the vehicle. Did not have time to find clip art of scratch marks. You're going to have to use your imagination there. This guy's about to scratch the fuck out of that bumper, though. I'll tell you that much. Now, the Boyd's daughter, Pauline, described the attacker as light taffy-colored hair. What color is taffy? I've always seen taffy could be any color.
Any color, literally.
Almost like
blue.
salmon
It's like a
color.
pastel. It's like a
that.
Easter
Like a
monkey.
beige.
Yeah, like a beige.
Yeah.
I guess if it's like vanilla flavored.
Yeah.
White blaze down its neck and underbelly. I feel like that's reminiscent of some baboon.
Yeah.
There's a few.
Okay.
Sounds like an
It's a
escape.
blonde baboon.
It stood on two large, well-muscled back legs and had shorter front legs for arms.
Sounds like a
This again, I don't know how many times I can say it.
Little T-Rexy.
Reeks of monkey.
Aw.
Days
And
later in the same
kangaroo.
region, several days after the incident, two nurses from the Saltville area were driving home from work and were attacked by an unknown creature who ripped the convertible top off their car. Luckily, the nurses, though surely frightened out of their wits, were unharmed. In 1969, esteemed ape researcher John Green looked in the accounts of a long-tailed monkey beast that eyewitnesses claimed was lurking in Mamquon, British Columbia. Like I said, these get up into Canada as well. And there might be a little Venn diagram with Bigfoot.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't hear you, baby. You hit mute.
The CIA has.
Nope.
The CIA is
You
sorry.
muted yourself, Bobby.
I've angered the gods.
Your mic.
Nope.
We are
You
having,
unmuted, but we can't hear you. Can you hear us? No, you can't hear us.
This is fun though.
Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum.
So
No,
how's
yeah,
everybody
fuck that
feeling?
kangaroo.
We still
How
can't
are
hear
we
you.
all doing?
We're chilling, we're
We can
vibing.
chit chat while he fixes his.
I'm Taco.
You're a taco.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm-
cool hack. Have you showed
You
everybody the
taco,
hack?
I'm tired.
It's got actual meat in it, which surprised and made me laugh.
Very nice.
I would have made a whole ass pound of ground beef and get a spoon and just
It's like the hair on it is like little curly pubic hair. That's the taco meat.
I
Bobby
like
will
it.
be right back.
We'll be right back after this commercial. Actually, I do have a commercial.
Do.
Oh, yeah.
You do?
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs.
I'm even more embarrassed now.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what happened. I'm going to blame StreamYard on that. What's the last thing you guys heard? Turn the freaking frogs gay.
Pretty much just pretty much you would,
Canada.
like,
Canada.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. I was really talking for a while there. Oh no, not really. Yeah, they're in Canada. Cool. All right. Let's go to the
You
next
held up
thing.
3 fingers. That was one.
Oh yeah. One thing that is reminiscent of both the Bigfoot and a lot of these accounts with the devil monkeys is 3 claws, which is interesting because I'd be curious to know how many digits do baboons have. I would assume 5, but I could
It's
be
5.
wrong.
5 because they have thumbs.
So it's possible that they're using just 3 to scratch things, or I don't know. I'm not a fucking biologist.
This was
clearly.
1959. Could it be like a test subject?
They
from a
couldn't count
military
back
base?
then.
Ooh,
Could be.
yes. Escaped.
Especially in Virginia.
Right? That would be tinfoil.
All right, give us the next one, Bree.
Tinfoil is welcome.
Turn
We got to talk about the legendary Lauren Coleman. He is one of the Mount Rushmores of cryptozoology, mostly known for Sasquatch, of course. But in 1973, he actually investigated a report in Albany, Kentucky, of some bushy-tailed boys slaughtering some livestock. What in the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah, what was that?
What?
guys, what is that?
I think the stream is possessed by devil monkeys.
Did you guys do that? Was that a part of the slide?
I don't know. We've gone backwards.
Maybe I edited it because I'm a
Backwards.
boomer with this stuff.
What
You guys
the
heard everything I
heck?
said, though, right?
Yeah,
We did,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've
According to an Animal Planet interview that Lauren Coleman gave, I investigated that case in depth. I interviewed the people who were very sincere in the whole context of devil monkey reports. It seemed extremely sincere. You have these reports of hairy monkey-like creatures with tails, very different from Bigfoot. So it goes back to our thing. What are we seeing when we see high strangeness? Are we filling that gap with something familiar? Is it an actual Bigfoot? Is it an actual baboon-like monkey thing? We don't know. One female witness even described it as the ugliest looking thing I've ever seen. It had a tail like a beaver's, but it's bushy. So I don't know what that means. I don't think this woman's ever seen a beaver before. One of the prominent traits of a beaver's tail is that is not bushy. It's actually flat and fleshy, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, that says a
Flat and
lot about the kind of
fleshy.
beavers you've seen in your life.
Flat.
I
It wasn't
personally
my
have
favorite
only
kind,
seen
to be
really
honest.
hairy-tailed beavers myself.
no, I haven't.
You guys. Oh, okay. Anyway, she claimed it bore a face like a dog, which is again that throws in the dog man
Oh,
theory as well here. And there is actually a lot of people like this all kind of collides with Dogman, Chupacabra, Bigfoot, all these things that I'm sure you guys are going to get into in more detail. But the easiest explanation for me is escaped monkey or an actual just like feral dog that's very mean that can jump really far, I guess. So it does suggest that the creature may employ both bipedal and quadrupedal locomotion, which is reminiscent of both Bigfoot and just monkeys in general, I think, as well. So
I like
that
the
was
dog
the
man theory.
conclusion. Yeah. I like how we one of our theories to explain this is another like kookadoo thing.
Another
That's like
cryptid.
not even real, or
Mhm.
probably
It's not
is,
its own
but not
cryptid, it's a
acknowledged.
different cryptid.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what? That's who we should get on the show. We're always like, no, we don't want to interview anyone because we don't really care about people. But I just feel like he would be a cool person.
I want to
have.
interview Harambe.
Well, we
Get
would
a
have
Want
to
to
do
do
a
a
Ouija board.
seance?
What were you
Just
thinking?
seance?
Yes, seance to
F in the
Harambe.
chat for Harambe, please.
Did I say that weird? I didn't mean it like we don't care about. Okay, whatever. I don't. Just there's no.
All
going
right,
back.
so here we have, I think, an interesting phenomenon, which is like what we were just talking about. It's like we just like make up different cryptid versions. So this is a gugwi, and a gugwi is a Bigfoot creature that's said to have a canine-like snout, which is incredibly similar to what these monkeys that they're talking about. They're saying it has this big giant snout, but then it kind of looks like a Bigfoot, but it can't be a Bigfoot because a Bigfoot has like that flat face. And so this one is the more snout-like version. So there have been reports since like the 1900s about it, but specifically in 1995, a man was taking a scenic photo in Seven Chutes, Quebec, Canada. And this is the best photo that he got. He didn't realize it when he was there, but when he went back and he was looking through the photos, he ended up seeing this. And what's interesting about this is definitely some sort of upright creature like carrying something.
Yeah, it's like got a backpack or something. Like he's going to school and just
Right. So some say that it's a bear, some say it's a dog man, some say it's a werewolf, some say it's just a straight ape, a Bigfoot. But most people of the area assume that it's a gugwi, which is a long snouted Bigfoot creature.
Wait, is the gugwi an
Someone's
acknowledged?
dog.
that is not
A
a
gugwi's
dog.
a cryptid in and of itself, though, right?
No.
Yes.
Thing is
Mhm.
obvious.
It's specifically a Bigfoot
Oh.
creature that's said to have like a snout. So like a snouted Bigfoot is
Yeah.
specifically a
Dog man.
gugwi. But yeah,
we're
then
going in
a lot of people
circles when
say
you
it's
explain
a
cryptids
dog
with other
man,
cryptids.
werewolf. It literally exactly. But this is another one of them where they've like mashed up all these cryptids instead of just putting it into one of the categories it already has. They've come up with the gugwi, which is also I think just describes kind of the devil monkey as well.
Mhm.
Right.
Give me the next in.
Okay, but that's a dog. We all agreed, right? It's holding a dog.
Maybe. I don't know what it's holding.
It's
I
holding
don't
someone's
know.
small dog. You see the eyes, the nose, the little arm. It's like
Could be
Wow.
a beaver.
Could be a beaver, yeah.
I don't see that
know.
fleshy flat tail though.
I think
No.
it could be a rabbit.
behind the grass.
It does look like it has a very weird, interesting hairdo right here.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
It's a little.
He's really into like
And he
neo
definitely looks like
rockabilly.
it's walking,
Right.
like it's very upright. It doesn't look like it's like it's taking a
like a
stroll
Dutch
with its little
dog,
crutch
bitch.
and its arm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If his hairdresser is watching or listening, we're sorry. Sorry for mocking you.
It's just got a little Pompeii or something going on.
Yeah.
A little
Alright.
Pompadour.
Keep
Pompadour.
listening.
Pompadour.
So the next sighting where we have pictures is the Barbara Mullins sighting in 1996. Barbara Mullins was
Yikes.
driving along a Louisiana highway when she reported that she noticed a large mass sprawled on the side of the road. So she pulled over her vehicle to go investigate, like Inspector fucking Gadget or something.
Who the fuck
she-
does that?
I know exactly. She
Like,
described
I
the
got
car.
places to be.
But here's the
Go
deal.
Look at an animal corpse.
Actually, I'm going to be honest with you. As someone who lived in Louisiana for a while, people will pull over on the side of the road and like pick up roadkill and eat it.
Yeah,
I say
this-
that's acceptable.
Yeah. So like this is actually kind of normal for Louisiana. She described the carcass as being the size of an adult Saint Bernard and covered in thick brown hair, which was unusual for the climate. But its most unusual and uncanine-like feature of all was its ape-shaped like feet extending from its body. It boasted small pointed ears too. She thought at first the carcass was maybe just like a dead dog until she noticed how ape-like it looked with its little legs and its little feet and its little face. Mullins managed to get photographs of the mysterious carcass, which have stirred up lots and lots of debate. On September 5th of the same year, the De Quincy News published reports of this bizarre picture, and they noted that it could possibly also be a blood-sucking chupacabra, or even this is like the first time when someone put a quote-unquote devil monkey name around it. The Louisiana
Everything's the
Department.
devil monkey.
Exactly. Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries examined the photos and decided that it was a toy breed of dog known as a Pomeranian. But the problem with that conclusion is the lady specifically said it was the size of a Saint Bernard. So there's not a Saint Bernard
You can
who's
see
going
her
to
in
be.
scale. in the
Yeah.
photo. Like,
Yeah,
Look at her
Like, it's
ankles
big.
or her
Big.
legs.
exactly.
Biggest
Right.
Pomeranian on
big-
Earth.
that's big.
Brought a fucking Pomeranian bowling.
It gets a little bit weirder. So in 2000, a man named Roy Young started investigating the images, and he did like a crazy bunch of research and like data and stuff. And he concluded that what is in this photo is actually Rognaru, the Cajun Bigfoot werewolf.
Arugaroo.
Rougarou. Yeah. So,
Ragnarok.
so it's, again, another cryptid that they're trying to wrap into all of this.
Mm-hmm.
What?
They all
Yeah, that would
made
be
each
interesting.
other.
What if everything cryptid really is just these devil monkeys? That would be a fun
That would be
wrench in the gears of life.
Plot twist.
Yikes. I mean, I don't know. The picture all the way to the right reminds me of a very furry calf. And then some of the other pictures remind me of my old dog, Roxy.
Jesus.
The
Yeah, she
big
was
one
very
reminds
furry.
me of a baby buffalo.
Yeah. That was my
Baby
first thought.
buffalo.
Was a baby buffalo. That was my first thought.
I can
Very
see that.
hairy. Like, and it has mange,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
maybe. I don't know why it's so bloody.
Maybe it
Good
just
in nature.
got hit by a truck.
Go ahead.
All right,
yeah,
Bree,
yeah.
when's the next sighting? We got more pictures.
That's a dog.
Wait, why is this 2006? Because we have something to talk about 2001.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
know. I just did this one
no.
next.
Oh,
have
no.
time travel.
Oh,
We should
no.
definitely
we'll go back
draw
in time.
attention to that when that happens.
All right. You guys can just stare at this one in the meantime.
Okay. I love this. I love
Go
this
for
set
it.
of photographs.
I hope it makes you guys feel really warm and fuzzy inside.
For sure.
No, we are going back in time. We're going back to 2001.
Wow.
There is a series of alarming accounts of this devil monkey in the tiny town of Danville, New Hampshire in 2001.
You have a slide for that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah,
Then
you
it's just
100%
out of
do.
order.
Yeah, it's just out of
Oh,
order.
Oh my God, somebody. Well, okay. Here you go. You can look at that.
There you go.
All right. There you go. New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
That little thing right there. New
Hampshire.
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 So people in the town started to report a series of very strange howling at night. And it was unlike anything that they could ever point to. It wasn't anything in wildlife that they were used to. And the Danville fire chief reported seeing a reddish-brown coated primate with razor claws and a dog-like muzzle running around the streets of Danville. And it was always in the pre-dawn hours in that fall time. It was about September. So over the span of 2 weeks, there were 9 more sightings of the Danville devil monkey. And it just sent the entire town into a panic. They had a little monkey stalking there in the tiny town. And of course, like all stories that we hear in the cryptid book here at Bobby's Cryptid Corner, the parents then did not want their children to go outside after dark, anytime after sunset. Everyone was kind of looking over their shoulder, waiting for the little hairy beast to just jump out of nowhere. And of course, they did a bunch of search parties and they didn't find anything. And after a while, it was sort of dead. And so there were some people in the town that thought it was just a feral primate, kind of like what Bobby's saying. It's just like some type of feral beast. No demonic qualities. So not like the name devil. We don't really know where that comes from. I don't think that's ever something that's discussed about in any of the stories of where the demon part comes for the monkey. But there were a lot of people in the town that still stick to their guns, and they are convinced that what they saw was not an unidentified primate. Or I'm sorry, was not an identified primate, but it was in fact this devil monkey.
Devil monkey.
All right, now go back one slide, Brie.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
There we go. Now we're at 2006.
So we have normal dogs here. Yeah. Okay. 2006. So we have 5 years later. January 12th of 2006, there was an anomalous witness that claimed that him and his family entered their home in Chicago, and they discovered a devil-like creature that was violently attacking their Labrador. So this almost
This is
looks
the
like
real
a
picture that they claim.
Can I just say that Labrador looks like it's having a great time?
A great time, yeah.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a pit. I feel like
It's a black lab.
Yeah, that
It's
is
a
not.
lab,
That is
yeah.
definitely
that's
just
not
another
a
dog.
lab
Mhm.
body.
Just
Okay,
a very
anyway.
fit lab.
Yeah.
It's-
Like, look, you
that's
can see the snout and the nose when you zoom in on the face.
Mhm.
Like that is
Yeah.
a fucking dog.
It
with
could be
light
a
coated-
lab.
Wait
Pit.
until you hear what this creature then does, because this is
Okay.
where it gets
So-
crazy.
So fam. So anyway, it was violently attacking their
JFID.
lab. And then the anomalous witness described this beast as an unusual combination of a monkey, a wolf, and a devil with long fangs, a monkey-like tail, and extremely bright glowing eyes. It thought that the eyes were unnatural glowing eyes, and it has since been associated with the Murfreesboro mud monster or the Ohio's orange eyes. And so it is overall associated with the devil monkey phenomena. So unlike many of the other attacks and encounters with the violent creature, with all the other violent accounts, he claimed that it remained calm enough for this man to grab his camera, snap a photo, and then after the flash hit from taking the photo, the beast sprang on its hind legs and ran, nearly pushing over the person that took the photo, his family, and just escaped through the door behind them. So was the flash that spooked the beast. Other than that, it was pretty chill.
This is a dog.
Where's the photograph?
Is it
now?
This is
on the
photograph.
screen that you're looking at?
That's supposed to be the picture of the.
That is
Yeah.
the picture. That is the
This is the
piece.
exact picture that he is alleging that was attacking his lab. Yeah, this is
Oh,
it right
wow.
here.
So
Yeah.
in this very moment,
The
is
white
when
lab
the
looks pretty
flash,
happy.
Yeah,
but the flash took and the dog was like, and then it
and
went
got on its legs and ran away. Yeah,
Okay.
It is extreme. It is very extreme.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely just two Labradors.
Right.
Listen,
I-
the picture evidence in these cases, at least we have pictures to go off of. You know how many cryptids
Yep.
we don't have? Nothing. At least the people who are dealing with the devil monkeys are smart enough to take their phones out.
I'm pretty sure because we can see the overexposure in the eyes. Obviously, if we compare the beast to the actual lab,
Yeah,
it's probably an illusion of that thing. Because
I
it
will
does look
s-
like there's one big ass thing, but it's most likely just the picture.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
just-
I think it's just the distortion of the way the picture is because, like, the dog had its mouth open. I think that these people got a picture of their two dogs, thought the picture looked interesting, and then made up a
Made
story.
up an entire story.
Yeah,
Also, why does it look like they have a bunch of skulls on their table?
they're like weird little decorative balls. That's what rich white people have. It's like a thing.
Yeah.
They buy them at like the what's that one store? Like Pier One. That's like
Uh,
$20 a
Your
ball.
imports.
Yeah,
Better balls
Kirkland's.
than that.
Kirkland's.
That's some cheap ass balls. Those aren't even
Kirkland's,
good
that's
balls.
Costco.
Jim's.
Costco sells balls.
Balls.
Costco
Balls.
sells Bausch.
All
Who's got big Bausch?
I love Costco.
right, Tones.
All
Oh
right.
wow,
So,
Wow.
that's a giraffe.
Oh, Mike's
fucking
here. Hell yeah.
monkey.
It's been a while.
Oh, hey, Mike.
Tony, it looks like you have a
Explanations.
penis on your shoulder.
I have a Jerry on my shoulder.
Explanations.
So, of course, as we hinted to on the left there on the screen, you can see a baboon, and that is the monkey-looking thing. And baboons they come in all different sizes and shapes. So a lot of times you see the baboons that have like the bright shit on their nose or a big bright ass. Some of them, this is actually called an olive baboon, and it just refers to the color of its coat. But there's some that are gray with like really long, ornate, like beards and stuff that come off their head that actually come to a point. There's a lot of variety in baboons, but they kind of fit the entire thing for what a devil monkey is, aside from the like jumping really far thing.
They can still
And-
jump really far, and you can embellish an eyewitness.
Oh, yeah.
account.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know.
But you come across the
Who's just
baboon,
got an
they're about 2 to 3 feet tall on their.
Are they
when they're
slutty,
walking
though?
On all four, yeah, they're very slutty.
All
They're
monkeys
Fair.
are.
And some breeds or species of baboon do have what look like red eyes. Like they're almost like this yellowish orange tint to it. But depending on how close, these olive baboons, if it's really close to their eyes, they do look red just naturally. And then, of course, the other thing is a kangaroo. And I wanted to highlight the claws on its freaking hand. Look at those
The
things.
3
Although
claws.
there aren't 3, there's more than 3. But
Well, there's
other
like
than
a
that,
3
But
main
those
the
are
3
the
prominent
two-
ones.
Yeah, the
Wow.
longest fingers that could leave a three claw-shaped Wolverine-looking scratch. What's up,
Yes,
Brie?
Brie.
what do the baboon's claws look like? Do we know? Because he looks like his little paws, not like.
They actually have hands like we do.
They have hands,
with
like little
claws.
hands.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
The human
So
hands.
that's interesting. So it doesn't it. So certain attributes of the devil monkey go to both of them. There is no
Mhm.
one animal that it could be mistaken for.
Right, and it's-
Yeah.
Yes,
a
Kari.
baboon has 3 prominent fingers, a thumb like back here, and a tiny little. So it's
So
like,
just a lot like
it's
the.
very similar.
Mm.
Yeah.
Here's the
How
thing that
vicious are they?
Baboons are
Baboons,
incredibly vicious.
super.
Yeah.
All monkeys are. Here's the thing that I think that we have to keep into play. So I think that we don't hear about devil monkeys in places like jungles and things because there's actual monkeys there, and the people of the area are aware of
Yes.
what monkeys are. And
Yeah.
I
This is a
think what we
fantastic
have,
point.
I think what we have as devil monkeys is more the case of we have monkeys in environments that people don't know that there is a monkey in, and so they're calling it this devil monkey because they've never actually encountered how
Mhm.
awful a monkey is in person. Like if you're just in Texas
Oh,
grilling
it's
in your
Curious George.
backyard and a
Yeah.
fucking monkey shows up, you were telling everyone it's a giant yellow-eyed demon 3-clawed giant monster monkey. You just are
And
because
people in Texas like have no idea what animals are outside of like
No.
armadillos
Mhm.
yeah.
and wild boars and cows.
So I feel like that's really what we have going on with this whole devil monkey phenomenon. That what it is, it's just that we have people not understanding what an actual monkey or baboon or just anything that isn't in their normal environment is. And I think that's what we have going on. And I think with that, we have the idea of how not all eyewitness statements are the greatest statements in the world because people do exaggerate things and kind of make things up, go along with it. So I really genuinely think that we just have not even an unidentified monkey, just a regular ass
But
ape-like monkey that people don't know what the fuck it is, so they're calling it a devil monkey.
so, to be fair, though, they're still calling it a monkey,
For
Right.
sure. We'll give
Yeah.
them that. Absolutely. They're
right?
in the right
It's just like,
vicinity.
it was very aggressive. It shouldn't be there. It's the devil. It's a devil monkey.
Yeah.
Right. I was going to.
I will point out,
in the South, right?
What's that?
It originated in the South of America.
Yeah, and there. On that note,
They
there
did.
are multiple accounts of released and escaped monkeys in like biological testing facilities, like
Mhm.
all throughout
Wait,
the South,
Wait,
and probably
my dad growing up had a pet monkey. He lived in Louisiana, so like people like have monkeys down there, and then they just like escape, and then they're like out there. So yeah, 100%.
Right.
He actually killed
Yeah.
his monkey by giving it a bath and leaving it outside overnight, and it froze to death. So
Wow.
his didn't escape.
sounds like a
but
good
he-
dad.
Yeah, as you can tell,
He
I
didn't
turned
do
out
that
great.
to you, though.
No, when I lived with him, he was in jail, so I lived under a bridge.
Mm.
Womp womp.
So
And
there's actually
that's
Hey, I
on
just want
childhood
to point out,
trauma.
dude,
Exactly.
there
That's
are
what trauma
70,
does.
according to science.org, which just sounds very official.
So official.
As of 2017, there were close to 76,000 monkeys in the United States being used for research.
Wow.
And you're gonna tell me that none of those little monkeys got out? Sorry. Go fuck
guess
yourself.
what? In
Go fuck yourself.
April 14th, 2018, a troop of baboons escaped a research facility, an open air research facility in Texas.
Yep.
And
Wow.
it took them 30 minutes for their team to track them down and catch them and everything. But just think back in the 50s,
You think they
60s,
put air tags on
70s.
the monkeys?
I have a 2 degree of separation anecdote about that.
Please do.
My father's friend's friend. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's not that far. My father's
Yeah.
friend's friend
Yeah.
was in I want to say some sort of blind, like a deer blind or something in South Texas. And one of these fucking monkeys like climbed on top of the deer blind and he didn't know what to do.
Oh my god.
That's all I remember about that story.
That's
But I remember
Oh,
hearing that.
no. That's
And I actually
terrifying.
called my dad 2 days ago. I was like, hey, did I dream this? Or did you used to tell me that there's some guy you knew that had a monkey approach him while he was hunting in Texas? And he's like, oh, yeah, that's true. I'm like, all right, right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
So
And
Well,
that happens all the
liberate
time.
those monkeys. Let's put them in the deserts of South Texas.
Can
Exactly.
I say though? Can I say
Yeah.
really quickly? Even though
Absolutely.
I think it is very logical to think that before we test on super soldiers or any type of like, beef me up juice, that we would do that to monkeys, right? That's like the beginning. That's the animal we go to first because it's the closest to us.
Sure.
If they do find some type of crazy ass serum though to make a monkey faster, or they kind of botch it up, that itself would be its own little hybrid thing. So even if it
Mhm.
did escape, even if it was something man-made, it would still be its own species.
They're like Montauk monkeys.
It would still be its own devil monkey, just because we know where the source of
I agree with you. It's
the
genetically
fuckery comes
modified.
from.
It's something new.
It is
yeah.
still something new and not a one particular animal that we can identify.
So why not call it a devil monkey?
Could you imagine what it would be like if we gave a gorilla fucking steroids, like anabolic steroids, and just fucking let it lift heavy shit all day?
Them things are big as they are and scary.
Imagine a roided up gorilla. Just
Wasn't that
pissed.
wasn't that a movie like Mighty Joe Young?
Isn't that just Stephen Greer?
I don't think they gave him steroids.
He was like a
Big
massive
monkey.
swole gorilla, though, right?
Yeah, we will do an episode
That was
one
like a
day
mini
on
King Kong.
Joseph Stalin's super soldier monkeys, which is
It's pretty
I'd-
fucked up.
I'm interested.
Is
that
this a
sounds
new one
interesting.
for you, Kari?
That's new for me. I didn't know about that.
It's been on our
very
cryptid
real.
list, I feel like,
Yeah.
since the beginning of us making a list.
All right, let's get to the
Yes.
meat and potatoes of this, Bree, since we're already all kind of like skirting around this.
Do
Let's
we
get
want
to our
to
fact or
watch?
CP.
I think you already gave us your fact or sci-fi. I feel
I was
like,
like, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. We're all like dancing around it. I'm gonna have to full blown middle bitch this one. My middle bitch is because I take into account what Bree is saying with the fact that we might have something that was like genetically modified in some way by the government and released. And so in that sense, it is in sorts of a cryptid because it's something that we don't know about it. But I also think at the same time, it is genuinely just people who have never seen a monkey before freaking out because monkeys are horribly violent and awful, and them not understanding and like only seeing on TV like fun monkeys.
Right.
fun monkeys that just go
Monkeys do seem
ching,
fun.
ching.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Hollywood
be
style,
monkeys.
fun. They're
Yeah.
like, the monkey is like an investigator, like that kind of
Curious
shit.
George.
Mhm.
Or,
It's a big
what's
psyop to make people trust monkeys, and then they're gonna take over the
1000%,
planet
1000%.
eventually.
the other
Though.
day?
Yeah.
These
Or
days,
like,
that movie.
Abu and Aladdin. Like those types
Exactly.
of characters.
Like
Yeah,
they're
I mean,
helpful.
there are
Racist monkey.
friendly
And they steal
domesticated
money.
monkeys,
Mhm.
Sure, but not all of them.
and they
Aren't sugar
eventually stop
gliders-
being friendly and domesticated. Though
I
Sugar
think we
gliders
should
are
stop
weird
domesticating
and
animals
stinky.
in general. I hate that. Stop
We
I think we should
know.
stop domesticating
We know.
people.
Let them
We
be
know.
feral.
Let us go back out into the jungles and be
Let us
wild.
be feral.
Yeah, for real.
Just be feral.
It
I'm
makes
tired of
getting
running
food a lot
water.
harder.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit in my house. Y'all have fun with that.
All right, Pippi, what are you giving this one?
100%, 10 out of 10 fact. This is a monkey. It's just a fucking monkey.
Oh,
And whether you want to attribute something stranger to that, that's whatever. I don't care. But either way, monkeys exist. There are monkeys in the wild, and I guarantee the vast majority of what's been considered and described as this mysterious cryptid known as the devil monkey is actually just a regular ass monkey. Fact, regular ass monkeys.
So you mean
Rip-ass monkey.
sci-fi?
No.
No.
No,
I mean, I
fact
could
is a
see why you would
monkey.
ask that, but like, I mean, okay, so let's just play with this for a second. Let's say it is based in a escaped lab monkey or something like that. And if we want to get into like the semantics of what we call it and what makes it a cryptid and what makes it not a cryptid, let's say, okay, if I wanted to middle bitch it, it's some sort of adapted or evolved monkey from a escaped monkey, which is now known as the devil monkey. That's the popular vernacular now. But either way, 10 out of 10 fact, it's just a monkey.
Mhm.
Bree, look
All
at
right,
me.
Tone,
Look at
Tone
me.
Malone.
It's a monkey.
Tone, what do you think? What do you
Where
give
is
it?
everybody?
What?
Where-
What
Oh,
the fuck happened?
how did we go to 4?
There you
there.
wait.
You guys
there we
kicked
go.
me out.
I don't think we need to look at fact or sci-fi anymore.
No, we
There
don't.
we go.
So
I was staring at the screen. I was like, who were we missing? It was me the whole time.
I'm gonna
Oh.
agree with Bobby. It's a monkey, and I think there's several examples of animals escaping from captivity. I mean, look at Florida. Every time there's a hurricane, half the fucking zoo gets loose and runs around. So, yeah,
Love
it's
Florida.
a baboon, and if you've never seen something like that before, and you're out walking in the woods, and then a fucking monkey with fangs that are like 4 inches long comes screaming at you, it's like I caught a fish and it was this big, and then it was this big, and then I caught the biggest fish of my life.
And the fish tried to have sex with me and growled.
Yeah.
And then I cut open the fish, and there's another fish inside.
There's
just
a fish
as big.
inside that fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's Russian.
And then on the inside, I found a live turtle.
Yep.
Snap.
Kari, go
It
next.
is very interesting, though. This is the one
I gotta
that is
agree with
like.
Bobby. Like, it's just a monkey. There was nothing supernatural about any of that.
No.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I was just saying. Like, it's interesting because this is a fact, but it's a fact that's explainable. So it's it's like it's a sci-fi. Like, we've never had one of these. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
Fact
Like, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
can't think of
it's
another
factual,
fact.
but we've cracked the case. I think so. It's fact.
We figured
did
it out. We did it, guys. We figured
We
one
did it.
out. All right, Bree. What are you giving it? I guess you also have to give it a fact.
Go sci-fi, please go
Yeah.
sci-fi. Of all
Monkeys
people to
aren't
go
real.
sci-fi on this one.
No, I'm very confused as to everyone's like, we figured it out. It doesn't.
We did.
No, you didn't. Y'all didn't do anything.
Not with that
Y'all
attitude.
didn't do it. No, it's very disappointing. I don't know where to sit with this thing, to be honest. I'm in no man's land.
So
I
middle
am in
bitch.
the lost sea. I don't know. I think there's a possibility of a beefy ass monkey baboon out there.
Or
I
just a
don't
monkey.
I don't think that the claims were really that extraordinary. I think they could just be saying devil because it seemed like a little devil.
Could it be that they don't they've never considered that monkeys could be ripped as heck?
Oh, for sure. I also think there's a possibility that a Bigfoot, a monkey, and a dog man or whatever could also mate. And
Or it could
maybe
also
give
just all
birth.
be monkeys.
It could all be monkeys. So, I mean, wouldn't we actually take down a Bigfoot if we had to find like its source origin species? Don't you think we would probably say to some type of monkey?
Well, yeah.
yes.
But I
Yeah.
just feel like I just
So-
imagine a scenario where someone finally shoots like this 9-foot tall Sasquatch in the woods. Like, here it is. I have the specimen. He's walking up on the corpse to gather it and bring it back to science. And the whole time it was just a fucking baboon. A
possible.
normal ass baboon.
Mhm.
I don't want that to happen.
Disheartening, man.
I think we're all kind of on the same page then, without
Yeah.
saying it, whether we
Yeah.
realize it or not. We were all
sounds
saying
like
the
Bree
same thing.
wanted it to be real.
Yeah.
But it is.
I
real. It's
always
just a
want them
monkey.
to be real. I think that's what our show was supposed to be about.
No, we'll
Well,
ruin that for you.
Sometimes it's about the truth.
We're just monkeying around. It's okay.
We're just
Don't
we're
get me
just
started
aping
on
around.
space.
I have decided now, hearing Bree's position on domesticating animals, that I want to domesticate a lake trout and have my own lake trout that I take with me to
Okay.
different places.
Okay.
Hey,
That'd
can
be
I
a
do
lot
a
to
quick
carry with you.
can I do a quick movie recommendation?
Absolutely.
Hit it,
let me hit the button first.
This is a film from 1982 that in fact does have what I could only describe as a devil monkey. If anyone has the ability to share their screen, pull up the poster from 1982's Creep Show.
Ah.
Look up
I hear
Fluffy.
Kari's keyboard, so we'll wait for Kari.
Creep Show Fluffy, so you can see the actual devil monkey in this movie. Now, this
Sure
is an
move.
anthology movie by George Romero, directed by George Romero of Night of the Living Dead fame, written by Stephen King, starring a lot of those 80s horror icons like Adrienne Barbeau, even Leslie Nielsen, Ted Danson in it, Stephen King's in it.
Stephen King.
But yeah, it's an
Where's
anthology,
pictures?
so it's four.
Okay.
It's four different short stories, and what they were trying to do is Romero and Stephen King were trying to just kind of create what would a horror comic from like the 50s or 60s kind of adapt to on the screen? What would that look like? And that's really what.
I feel like
Creep
I've
Show
watched
is.
the new version of this, like on
Yeah,
Netflix
there's
or
a new
something.
TV show that tries to kind of that takes the name and tries to kind of.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
I liked some of them a lot, but anyway, Fluffy,
The CIA.
a part of that movie called The Crate, and it's
Crate.
about a
Ew.
man that feeds his harpy wife to a devil monkey that was in a crate.
He gave his wife to the monkey?
Oh, she was such a bitch, though. Hold on. That's kind of the point. She got what was coming to her. Anyway,
Interesting.
Creep Show in 1982. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with Creep Show 2 either. Two of them.
Right.
Love that. I know
Creep
that
1 and Creep 2.
I know that Bree told us to remind her about something at the end of the show. Didn't you
Here's
want to
what
do
it looks like.
something?
That was Bobby.
That's-
Bobby had another
that's-
movie
Oh.
recommendation.
Oh.
He wanted
That's
us to
from
remind
that's
him of.
Fluffy from Creep Show.
Yeah.
Oh.
I drew that at work
Oh.
when I had nothing to do, and then I put it on a wood paneling.
Did
Oh,
you
that's
straight up
beautiful.
draw that? Swear.
Yeah,
Dead ass?
That's
Dead
right.
ass? Dead ass?
Dead ass. Great job.
Yes.
Oh my
swear I did.
God,
I'm not.
Bobby, I
I'm just
didn't
using this as a
know.
visual aid. I'm not saying, "Hey, look how good of a drawing it is."
No, that's amazing. I think
That
that's
is really good.
fantastic.
Hey,
Jeez.
hey, Bobby, what was the
Luna.
other movie recommendation you said to remind you of?
Creep Show.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, it was just that one. But then Bree said she had something at the end of the slide.
Oh, but I
Oh.
didn't play it because of the copyright. Eesh.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
The
There
Nat
is
Geo
a
thing.
few. There's a few stories on like Animal Planet and the Travel Channel. Animal Planet has the Lost tapes, and there is an episode called The Devil Monkey. And then the Travel Channel has a few shows about a story of a set of brothers in Ohio
Mhm.
who saw this devil monkey while they're out fucking around in the woods. And he said this thing was like 2/3 the size of the entire tree that it was hanging off of, with big red eyes, and had all of the signs that point to a typical devil monkey. So if you guys have that by any chance, you can stream it, you can watch it. It's kind of interesting to hear other people's stories that have seen the thing. You just never know. Keep your mind open.
Open
Like
your
Jenny.
mind.
All right, you guys. Anything else? Any final thoughts for the end of the episode before we skedaddle on out of here? I know that we have a show on Thursday. We have Super Serious Science Show where we're going to talk probably about, contact and all the other fun things that we have going on. Next week on Bobby's Cryptid Corner, we're doing a top 10 video episodes because Bobby has been bugging me for one. So I have one completely finished and ready to go for next week. So I'm excited for
It's
that.
It's like PTO. Like it doesn't require that much work.
No, it's like nice and brain empty, but it's also fun at the same time.
Exactly.
Yes.
Mhm.
Bree, look at me. It's a monkey dog.
A monkey dog?
Nah, I'm just saying that not because
Dog man?
It's a monkey. All right. Sorry,
and
I didn't
that's
mean to cut you off, Jamie.
It's all good. That's all I have to say. Anyone else got anything that they want to say or plug or do?
I heard the vlog's almost finished.
The vlog's almost finished, and it's
Almost
very
finished.
funny.
It is very funny. It's
Good, because you only got 2 days.
thanks for the pressure there, Tony.
All right, Tony, any final words?
Yeah, hit the like button and leave us a comment down in the comment area below, and we will see you guys on Thursday.
New episode of Not For Everyone podcast came out last week on 1988's Waxwork. Check it
Love
out.
it.
Nice.
Bree,
Check it
anything
out.
for you before we leave and KARI hits that button?
Love you all. Be kind to each other and have a great week.
Enzo, you complete me.
We love you, Enzo. Thank you. Love you, Aaron. Love you, Gobstoppo. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Good night.
everyone.
Tip your waitress.